Hello, Bethany. I hope you're having a great week. Right now, I'm outside again this week just because it is so beautiful, but it's also a great picture of where God is taking us next as we start a new series this week that we're calling Through a Valley, calling out to God. Over the next 3 weeks, what we're going to do is we're going to be kind of diving in to some specific Psalms and just looking at what the Psalms tell us. What does it tell us about who we are? What does it tell us about who God is? I love the Psalms. The Psalms are a powerful part of my study of God's Word, a powerful part of my time with God, especially in the mornings. When I'm getting up first thing in the morning and I'm just spending time with God, I usually start with the Psalms because there's such a powerful realness about the Psalms as they often speak honestly about their struggles. As David writes them, honestly, he shares what he might be struggling with and what he might see or not see and how he's perceiving the world around him. But at the same time, he comes back over and over again to the truth of who God is, what God has done and what he believes about God's promises and what God is going to do. And often I find myself as I'm going to the Psalms just pausing and praying and just communing with God during that time. And that's our desire over the next 3 weeks. Let's get into those Psalms. Let's see what God would want to show us about who he is, but also show us about our relationship with him. Show us how to maybe even crack the box open a little bit, pop some of those bubbles, and see what else God would show us, how to even be deeper in our relationship, even our intimacy with God, and how that would overflow into our everyday lives. And so as we get into this new series, I want to encourage you, this could be a great time to invite someone to come join you, maybe for a watch party on Facebook, kind of like inviting them to church. It seems like a weird thing to do right now, but the need is just as great, if not greater. And the door might be even more wide open than it's ever been to say, hey, we're starting this new series. You might like it. Do you want to watch that with me? I'll meet you on Facebook. We can watch it together. We can comment back and forth, whatever it might be. So maybe use this for that, or just go extend the invite yourself. Because I want to invite you, please come watch the live feed, 9:30 on Sunday morning. Together, let's worship. I love knowing that we are together, even though in our homes, as we say every week, but knowing we're gathering to get into God's Word and declare his greatness in worship. I look forward to seeing you Sunday.